Hello, my name is Lina Garcia. Have you ever thought to yourself what it would be like to run your hand through a lighter when lighting a candle? This is just a foolish thought I've always carried since I was a young girl. Or, for example, when I was in primary school, I wondered what it would be like to secretly stick my hand in the nest of bees, hoping my teacher wouldn't find me. Spoiler alert, it took a very bad turn. I think the issue here was I did it quote unquote lightly. But why? It's quite obvious I did it out of fear. I was scared to do something I knew would hurt or bring challenges. In a way, I believe we are all guilty of this feeling. We are always scared of risks that could bring on barriers. So we proceed with fear, which inevitably ends in us getting hurt. Now, but what if we would do things differently by taking those risks and showing off the ambition we were born with? I clearly, as a 7-year-old, was bold enough to take the risk of sticking my hand in a nest of bees, but chickened out. Really, 7-year-old me compared to soon 18-year-old me has changed just a bit, but not entirely. For years and years, my mom has raised me to believe no matter how small or how big you are, put your all into everything, even if that means getting hurt. After all, the challenges and risks we take end up becoming the life lessons we need to grow to help us grow into our character and strive to be the person we want to be. Today, my story connects to the example I have chosen to speak to you about by doing things with all our might. I will start by explaining Aesop's fable, The Boy and the Nettles, to visualize the meaning of taking experiences and creating them as life lessons. After, I will share my full story on connecting with this fable, quick and breezy. Aesop's story of the Boy and the Nettles is a fable that serves as a personal reflection to the audience. The tale unfolds and opens a perspective of viewing the ways we create our life. In the publication website Aesop's Fables, retrieved from the poem published on February 22nd, 1765 by E. Pennington, the fable tells the story of a boy who touched a nettle gently, which led him to a bad sting. His mother tells him if he did not touch it as gently as he did, then he would have no pain. From this, the boy learns from his mom to take bold decisions and to do it with all his might, because if not, he only ends up getting hurt. Now, personally, I firmly believe we all, as the audience, can take away from this tale and add it to our lifestyle. As I am still am in the years of discovering who I am and finding what I want to do with my life, I connected with what I have learned so far. As I have previously said, my mother has always told me that however small or short I am, nothing should scare me. Well, I am 4'11", and I tend to always be afraid of doing things with my might because there really isn't much I can do. But now, I believe that my height is not the barrier that keeps me from accomplishing what I want. It is my drive to make sure to grasp boldly, like in Aesop's fable, The Boy and the Nettles, in every challenge I face. To my outcome, I continuously was reminded of how short I am, and I still am reminded of it. Nevertheless, I actually love it and think it is the best quality of me, because throughout my public education years, I have stood out from all of my classmates. If you were to give me a penny for each comment about my height that I have received, I would be rich, actually filthy rich. The only person who is stopping me is myself. That is what I have discovered. Taking things and holding them with drive and ambition is ultimately what prevents me from getting hurt. After all, these are all experiences that help us become a better person. As I explained in Aesop's fable, The Boy and the Nettles, and connecting to my personal experience, a sting will only help us shape our personal character. In the end, whichever way humans end up conquering adversity, it all is in how strong we take it rather than fear it. Thank you. Are there any questions?